Hey, what's going on, guys? JS Cards here, coming at you with kind of like a review, first impressions type video here. This is for a TCG backpack that was released by Gem Accessories. This is the Magma backpack. You'll see why they call it Magma once we take a look at it a little bit more. It's pretty cool, but I was really hyped for this. I remember a long time ago on their Instagram, they kind of teased they were going to be releasing one of their backpacks in this like maroon color, and then it got delayed because of the pandemic and everything. You know, last year was just crazy, and it's finally out, and I got it, and it arrived today. I haven't even opened it up yet. I just saw pictures of the inside on Instagram, but I'm excited to kind of give my first thoughts on this, and then later on in the video we'll break the video in half, and then you guys can see what it looks like if you put your binder and deck boxes in here and stuff, and I'll kind of show you how I'm gonna have mine. So this will be great to take to events, take to locals even, and you can use it for your trading cards or maybe even as a regular backpack. There's some pretty cool features on here, so yeah, let's take a look. So first of all, on the outside, we just got this nice maroon color, black. Of course, we have the Gem Accessories logo here. That's kind of nice. It's like a silverish white. I really like the way that looks. Just simple design. That's kind of why I like this too, because you know, it's not some crazy design or anything super flashy. It's just this nice maroon color, simple logo. I like that type, like that style, that minimalist look. All right, so here we have a front pocket. And yes, the inside of this backpack, which is why it's so cool to me, is like bright highlighter orange. But we have a nice pocket in here. It goes like pretty much like all the way down to the bottom. So you could put whatever you need in here, maybe some phone chargers or, you know, laptop cable or charger or anything like that. I don't really think you could, maybe like a small binder or something in here, but you know, if it's a standard trading binder, it's probably going to be going in the main compartment up here. But yeah, we got this nice front pocket. I like how the zipper is also kind of like hidden here. You can't really see it. There's some fabric over it, so that's pretty cool. Moving on to the side here, we have this double zipper, and this is also magnetic. You guys can hear or see that, but that like magnetizes really nice. Not super sturdy, of course, but it would probably prevent stuff from falling out. But yeah, this is basically the bottom of the backpack, and I guess there's dividers in here where you could separate your deck boxes. And then we even have a USB cable here, so you could plug like your portable charger in here to charge your devices, your cell phone, whatever. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. I mean, especially if you're going to be at an event all day. My phone dies fairly quickly, it seems like nowadays, so having a charger like that would be pretty nice. And yeah, so let's take a look what's in this other bag here. I didn't know there was anything else in here, but yeah, I thought it was the dividers. It looks like that is what they are. But I'm gonna set this up off camera and like put all my stuff in it afterwards. So for right now, we'll just seal this back up. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at the main, you know, the main compartment here. And wow, this, you know, on the outside, the backpack looks kind of smaller compared to some of their other ones or some other, you know, like TCG backpacks. But the inside, once you really open this up, is huge. So nice compartment here. You could put your calculator in here, maybe pen or paper. Oh yeah, they got this pocket up here too, so you can hide things in here. This would be kind of nice for sleeves, packs of sleeves or whatever. I'm excited to put the dividers in here and kind of see how that all works, and maybe that'll give you guys a better idea. Lots of different compartments in here though for whatever you might need them for, so that's really cool. And then we have the second big compartment here, and this is huge. Actually, this is probably more so where your binder would go. You could put like a playmat tube in here, maybe even two, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see how many playmats you could really fit in here, but for sure one playmat tube. If you have like a tablet, a laptop or something, that could slide in here, but your main trade binder is probably gonna be going in here. So overall, this is really cool. Way more space than I thought, especially like I said, just kind of seeing the backpack from the outside. I wouldn't really think there would be this many different little compartments and holders and sleeves and stuff, but that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the video here. We'll jump back into it in a little bit once I get the binders and everything in here and get the whole thing kind of organized and set up the way that I'd like it, and we'll go through everything. Hey, what's going on guys? JS Cards here, coming back at you with what the backpack is like now that I got it set up and I got some different things in here. I'm holding the camera with one hand, so we'll see how this goes. I apologize for any shakiness, but I thought this would be easier, but now I'm second guessing myself, but that's okay. So I actually didn't put anything in this front zipper. Still completely empty, but I'm sure you guys could find something to put in there if you wanted to. But then for the top zipper here, the first one anyways, we have, of course, this is actually one of the gem deck boxes. This is the Kraken Deck Box. I really like it. Got a full deck in here. And this is really nice because this is like a tray almost that just kind of sits like in the middle. So you could put, like if you have a larger backpack, like, you know, any type of the Ultimate Guard ones, or even Gem, or like the Amanda LaPalme deck boxes that are kind of like longer. Those fit in here really nice. And then we have our USB cable and everything. In here, I have pen and paper and a calculator in here. Here we have some dice. You could put other things in here as well. I thought maybe like if you need extra sleeves, you could put a pack of sleeves in here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the first main compartment here. But then in the second compartment, that's a big part of the backpack. This is where I have my trade binder and a playmat. Now I did find out if you have a playmat tube, it was not really going to fit. Maybe if you had a thinner binder, because this binder is pretty thick right now. I have some cards I'm looking to trade and sell, but if you had maybe a little bit of a thinner binder, I bet maybe the playmat tube would fit a little better in here. But if you have just a playmat and you roll it up and slide it in here, that works really nice, and there's no issue there. So just something to kind of note. You might want to play around with what you have in here if you do want to try to make the tube fit. I'm sure it might, but yeah, anyways, just something to note. I just had to go with like a loose playmat in here. But we're gonna move on to my favorite part of the backpack, which is the deck box compartment. And this is where you guys can customize it and kind of like, it just depends on what type of decks or how many you have or what type of deck boxes you have. But this is the deck box compartment holder, and it literally just slides out of the backpack like so. And you can move these Velcro dividers kind of like however you want. And you know, it just depends on the shape of your deck boxes. So you, like, I use these flip-in trays a lot for a couple of my more expensive decks. Otherwise, I use the Ultra Pro, you know, like $4 plastic ones. Or sometimes I use the Ultimate Guard boulders as well. So I just put a few different styles of deck boxes in here so you can kind of see how it works. So, you know, you could even lay them down this way if you wanted to. Actually, that looks way better. And these are taller deck boxes and they fit just fine in here. And it's easier with two hands, but they all just slide into the backpack. And then you can zip this up and you are ready to go. So overall, I think this backpack is fantastic. I really like the design and I really like the colors that they went with on this. And I'm excited to actually like break this in and, you know, pretty much set it up the way I like it with whatever accessories I might need to put in here. And this is gonna be pretty much my main event bag, you know? Even going to locals, it can store everything that I could possibly need. If you're gonna go over to a friend's house, bring multiple decks along to test or play with just for fun. So this is like my first TCG backpack. I know there's a few others on the market, and I have to say, I can't really compare it to anything else, but I think it's pretty cool how it's got like compartments in here that are just made for TCG players, whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Pokemon, card fight, whatever you're into. I mean, you can put your binders in here, your play mats, so that's pretty cool. It's not just your standard backpack, which is what I was using for a very long time. I decided to upgrade and get something a little more official, and I like it. So first impressions are pretty good, and as I start to break it in and learn like what I'm gonna use more, and like what should I bring, what shouldn't I bring, maybe we'll do an update in a couple weeks or so once I got some use out of it. But first impressions seem really good. I'm gonna have fun organizing this and figuring out like what I'm gonna keep in here for when I go to locals or when I go play. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this down in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more. Shout out to Gem for making this, and I didn't get it, this is no sponsored video or anything. I bought this from their website. I just was really excited for it ever since I saw an old Instagram post, and I was like, okay, that could be a backpack that I could see myself using. But here it is. I'm happy about it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So anyways, thanks again for watching. Take care, and until next time, peace out and have a good one.